we call these changes subluxation degeneration, and it can cause a whole host of things. So for example, it can exhibit symptoms like pain. So for example, like you could have neck pain or back pain, or you could potentially have like headaches or migraines. And symptoms of degeneration can cause affects many other aspects of your life as well. But that's why chiropractors, including myself, we look at how your body is and whether there's spinal hygiene and spinal integrity is there or not.
So what are the causes of neck pain, back pain and headaches? What are the long-term effects that can arise if people don't know about spinal hygiene, and whether they do have poor spinal hygiene, it goes ignored or neglected?
That's a really important question, Monique. So earlier I spoke about the curves in your spine, and when you lose the curves, the forces don't disperse equally, and it disperses unequally onto your joints and your discs. And so the first phase of spinal degeneration is where you can see the disc starts to wear out, but then become narrow. And then in phase 2, that's when the bone spurs can develop and start to change. And you can start to get like arthritic degenerative changes, and then it can really deteriorate more rapidly after that. So the consequences of having this long term is, well, yes, in the short term you can have like pain, and you can like cover it up, or you can ignore it, you can just push through the pain, you can take stuff like anti-inflammatories, painkillers, or you can just simply learn to live with the pain. But that in itself obviously isn't health, and it's not what chiropractors recommend. So what we want you to do is like be aware of this, and we need to often look into this and get a deeper understanding. But the consequences of ignoring this like potential deterioration of these symptoms is the progression, and they get worse and they deteriorate, and you can end up with significant and a serious degenerative condition. So first of all, knowing what's happening with your spinal health, and seeing what level of spinal degeneration you're experiencing, and we want to address that. We want to address it early, because degeneration is normal, right? Everything in life has wear and tear, but the issue really is when your spine is deteriorating at an earlier rate than it really should be.